Hey Jerry. I'm just installing some packages. Wait, I can change my scene over now. There we go. Just installing some packages and starting this view app. And then I'll get to writing some code. Nice. Oof, I've made it to the big screen. Alrighty, this is a view app. So, I've got an idea of the dashboard that we're going to build, but I can't find a screenshot of it showing stream. Or actually, I probably could. Twitter. I'll see if I can find an example of what we're building today. That would probably be helpful. So, I don't want to show this. That's better. So if I open that, stick that on there, and also that. So this is the beginner app when you first install Vue. I'm going to be making something like this with all the fancy colourful charts on it, and we're going to be doing that with Tailwind and Daisy UI, which is Tailwind CSS but with some cool components and cool styles. I should also be using Chart.js or Vue Chart.js, which is a Vue version of Chart.js, and then taking all the data from the backend, using Axios to grab all the data from the server that the bot collects. Now, the bot actually has been running today. As you can see, I started it up at about 1:30, and then again once I fix some bugs. So we do actually have some live data that I could use, but I think for now I'm just going to use the test data. So yeah, let's get started. So let's open another one of them and go to client. So the packages, I've already got Tailwind installed. I need Daisy UI and Vue Chart.js. What's its install? Is it just guide installation npm and wait, what was this again? Install. Yeah, Daisy UI. So we're going back here. Vue Chart.js and chart.js. That should be everything. If we go back to Discord, let's go back there. And now we wait for these. Actually, I think there was some more Tailwind setup I needed to do. Go to installation. So compatibility build. Integration, create your config file. So I need to do this. So a lot of this setup I could have done off stream, but I was already late, so cd client fx tailwind init. So that's all installed. Axios. Yeah. So now, if close the server, go to client. This will create a minimal Tailwind config. Include Tailwind in your CSS. Create a CSS file if you don't have VoidWire and use Tailwind directive. Yeah. I'll just get how to do this. Assets. Tailwind.css. Put that in there. If you're using post CSS import, and then in app.js, go back here, as it's called main, put that in, I think. How do I usually do it? Import assets, Tailwind CSS, and then back to the guide. I could add purge options, but I haven't figured out how to do it with Daisy yet, so that's a lot of fun. So back to Daisy, install. This needs to go in Tailwind. If you want to use Tailwind, yeah, I want to use colors. Back here, themes. Nope, it's supposed to go on the inside. So, wait, I can close some of these. If I go to app.view, get rid of these. And we'll start with a div and we'll just put hello world for now. Oh yeah, I don't need that. Hi Schwab. I always think I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but I just imagine like an old rich guy saying Charles Schwab, and then I'm like, if that's how they pronounce it. So that's the view app. Tailwind setup. Using a CDN. Usage. Themes. That's how I pronounce it too. Well, I don't know, how else are you supposed to pronounce it? It's fine. This goes inside the Tailwind thing. Yes. In here. Why does it sound like an insult? You're being such a Schwab. That's pretty funny. Because it's a German name. Oh wow. That's me not getting any German viewers in the future. I don't actually need that bit. And then I need to add this. Getting so distracted already. I goes, nah. I don't know why it's not giving me fancy colours, which is nice. I'd very much appreciate some fancy colours in here. If I have to write view files without colours, I'm gonna cry. So then, if I actually go back here, sweet, this kind of doesn't actually look like anything's happened yet. Let's do something about it. Class BG base 300. Okay, it still doesn't look like anything's up. I don't even have colours. The stream started, it's just been a downhill spiral ever since. So, I want to go here, open this up again, go to fancy looking colours. BG base 300. Let's check out the inspect element. Okay, how do I make this a window? Okay, we're not getting any Tailwind. This is bad. Main.js. What am I doing so wrong? Is it that by any chance? No. Ah, well, we are 15 minutes in, I've already broken Tailwind again. This isn't good. Why am I not getting Tailwind? Is the question. Assets, Tailwind CSS. See, that should work. Do I actually have to fully restart the app? Is that why? And now, we wait. New personal record. Oh wow, only 16 minutes.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
God. Is that Tailwind I see? Yes, it is indeed Tailwind. I've broken it and it's not working. Every time that follow notification goes off, I'm gonna be like so distracted by it. Installation. This still isn't working. Is that Tailwind I see? No, not yet. It's broken. It's just not loading the file in. CSS. Yeah, it's pulling in that instead of the proper thing when it compiles it. So what did I break? This is just going to be a stream where I debug why Tailwind doesn't work. I hope you don't mind. Include Tailwind. Building your CSS. Using Tailwind without post CSS. This is just the basic Vue app, so yeah, probably just Webpack. Yeah, it's imported here, which is what I usually do, I think. Actually, you know what would be a great use would be my own code. Go to I'll figure this I'll figure this out. That's probably why. I also probably don't have a post CSS config. Do I? No. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Coffee client. Who wants coffee? Does anybody want some coffee? And then okay, so we don't import it there, but we import it here. Okay, see, I was actually right. And then new file, postcss.config.js. Yeah, I could import. That's this. Oh yeah, I actually could. Okay, I'll try this, and if it doesn't, I'll just import it straight from the package. Yeah, usually I just follow the installation guide, and then I end up with the CSS in here. And usually it works. It's usually you know, a key thing of getting any app to work. Oh, there we go. It works. Sweet. Right, now we can actually get on with the fun part, he says. We're gonna build some cards first. Into a stream PC, catch them out so I can stream building Prim Cloud. That would be pretty cool, because I haven't looked much into Prim Cloud, but seeing you build it would be really interesting. So we don't need that. I need cards. And the fun thing about this is that I can do card without image and copy and paste that. Do I do it all in the app or do I make components? To be or not to be? It's fun. Uses microservices, GraphQL, TypeScript, React, and Tailwind. You had me at Tailwind, but TypeScript, React, and GraphQL, I know. Well, I know React. I don't know GraphQL or TypeScript. This will be very fun to watch though. So, we don't need that. We can get rid of that. And yeah, everyone I meet has said use TypeScript, but I still don't see an actual benefit, an actual advantage of like taking a week out or whatever to learn TypeScript, or a few weeks out to learn TypeScript, over if I just continue to use JavaScript. Apart from it's supposed to be safer. Wait, let's go back to colors again. So we should have a base 300 and then all text should be text-based content. Text-based content. I used to be the same way, but then I was forced to work an old job and learned it so much. I actually just like my job, day job, because we're not using TypeScript yet. Yeah, but what benefits does it have? Like if it was faster or quicker to write in, you know, if it's going to take me like 4 lines of code to do something that in JavaScript's going to take 8, then I'd consider a switch. Sweet, we're actually getting somewhere now. We're gonna build this all in a container with MX Auto. Catch tons of silly mistakes you don't realise you're making, and the added auto completion helping with types in libraries is nice. And the added auto completion. Maybe catching the mistakes, because I know a lot of the times I just make mistakes non-stop. P Y for like how it's reading these in as plain text. Like, that's why it hasn't given it a colour. And it also means I can't format it, so I need to fix that. So that is our first card, and then per card we're going to have a graph, and it's going to look pretty cool. Let's get rid of that, and we'll have messages, 30 days. We can get rid of that. One of these days we should jump on a call and I can walk you through PrimCloud and show you the benefits of TypeScript. And a lot of evangelists are hardcore about it and make it look too daunting. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to see a walkthrough of PrimCloud. Because like I said, I knew you were building it, but I haven't taken the time to look into it properly. Sweet. So that's our first card. Actually, before I do that as well, I could probably make that a component, but oh well. I'm gonna have div class flex wrap. Oh, I already miss the tab feature. I don't know why it's not reading in view files. Sweet, and then we're gonna have one there and one there as well. So this should look pretty neat. So here to there. Right, it feels like I'm programming in Notepad. That's probably why. I probably don't have the view plugin, because this isn't my normal setup. So messages, what else do I track? Reactions, over 30 days, and members. Let's add some padding. Bordered px2, px2, and on that, and also is it base 100? Wait, why did it not add the... Is it on that one it's supposed to have it on? Okay, I like how I've put px2 for the x-axis, but it keeps squishing them on the y-axis. Bit weird. Let's get these colours copied across. Bam, bam. This is all looking neat. Plugins. Is it view? Future. Syntax highlighting. It's probably one of these. Oh yeah, SpaceX2 would work as well. Let's install that. Yep. This shouldn't break anything, he says. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank you, Josh. And then... Okay, let's push them out though. px2. So usually I make the individual columns, and then I put padding on the inside, on the content on the inside, not on the wrap. But because it's on the wrap, it's pushed it to a new line. That works, but then I get rid of the wrap. Interesting. Go with flex wrap again. And we'll go with px2. Oh wait, I just realised why it was wrong this entire time. Use padding instead of margin. Go here. There we go. See, as soon as I start streaming, I just forget everything. On mobile, do flex call and do flex row. Ah, I get you. Oh. Instead of wrapping, just change flex direction. Shadows, everything must have a shadow. It is law. As soon as you have any element, it needs the fattest shadow underneath it. You can't even tell because it's dark anyway. Nice. Looking good so far. Border, bottom, border base content. There's no way this works. Oh, it does actually work. BB2. Nice. Stylish. I like it. The fun part is when we get around to actually building the graphs. There. Messages, reactions, members. What else could I do here? I could actually add a title. That would make it a lot of sense. It'd help if I could stream both screens at once. That would be a lot of fun. Actually, I probably could, but then I'd have to change this monitor. So here I want full stack chat. Full stack stats. That sounds way cooler. Nice. I want to make this border a little quieter. Are they doing any with borders here? Card. You should make a drop down to select past week. Yeah, that's coming soon. I just put everything as coming soon and then it never comes. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. I've got to do some server work to accept those queries. This is eventually what I want it to look like, in a way. This is the example. So, chart. This is where the fun begins. We're gonna go to my GitHub. This is all off screen, so before you adjust your television boxes. I don't actually think that's... Oh, wait, yeah it is. Source. Components. Charts. So, in here, I have a new folder called charts. In here I have barchart.js. This is where everyone gets to see how messy my coding is. So let's go inside barchart.js. Wrong one. I can't see chat, so just be good. Talk amongst yourselves or something. Share your Twitters so you can all follow each other. Chat.js. Alright, if I move this to one side. 9 views? Wait, what? Oh, I just messed my Streamlabs up. Sick. No code is messy. It's all beautiful. Well, yeah, with all the fancy colours. Yeah, I don't actually know what's going on today. Usually I get like 3 viewers, 2 viewers. We've got 7 viewers, I noticed from the beginning. Right, before Twitch fame gets to my head, back to writing code. Extends bar name bar chart. I am copying my passcode word for word. Props, we're going to be passing in data props. Was it 10 earlier? That is pretty neat. Mounted. Let options. Responsive, true. How could we make this educational for everyone? Maintain aspect ratio. False. What I'm writing right now is the code to set up chart.js so that it knows what it's doing. So these are literally all just the options that we pass to it. So on the x-axis of this bar chart, we're having time, and we can set the unit of day. Is that all I do here on this one? I think so. So then to the y-axis. You're probably going to leave since there's no context to what the hell you're doing. I'm trying to explain. Begin at 0, true, and step size 1. And then below all this, I want this dot render chart, this dot chart data, options. Sweet, so now that's up. We've got a bar chart set up. Now I want to set up some pie charts as well. But I'm going to read an article on how to do that, probably set them up at a different time. So what am I doing here? Wait, did I just write a bunch of code for no reason? Possibly. Is this when I find a useless file in my passcode? So then we go here, gets all the message and all the actions sent to the server. Yes, that is. I'm building a dashboard so you can see all those stats. I'm currently going through a private repo on my GitHub, which I don't want to show on screen. Index users. Oh, wait. Who would have guessed it? Alright. Change plans. That was actually a useless file I just wrote. But it's okay. I needed absolutely none of that. If that plugin's going to do it, it's going to get uninstalled. So, we've got the script set up. And then, back in app, eventually I'm going to move all this out so it doesn't look as messy, but bear with. I'm just a developer. So we're going to have a bar chart, which we can now import Yeah, we're now up at 13 views. I just saw import bar chart from wrong place. Components. Chart. Bar chart dot. That should work. And then what do I want? Components. I want some data that we're gonna update. Make it readable. Make it customizable. Yeah. Return messages. That's reactions and members. Sweet. Why is it not highlighting them properly? Not sure it looks like it is. So now we've got the bar chart. Showing the bar chart. I just want if members, and then if there is members, send through members. And in theory, this should build. Pretty sure I just saw the percentage go backwards then. So you get found more. Ah, good point. Science and technology is usually a small category. You'll have to check. It would be very helpful. So what I'm gonna do is boot up the server. Is it index? I can't remember what I call these files. App. Node app.js. Accessing non-existent property Mongo error of module exports inside circular dependency. Okay, I'll fix that later on. Says every developer ever. We're gonna run a created of get messages. There's probably some easier ways I could do this. A better way of doing this would be to have Vuex installed so that we can keep state, but for now we're just going to do it the simple way. The simple and inefficient way. Import Axios from Axios. Methods. This is literally just copied across from there. Messages, and what we get from that is a stats object which will set to this.messages. We'll change that to get messages. There we go. So we get the request is sent to the server, which is neat. And back on here, now we need to check why the chat is not showing it. Inspect element, console. Do I need cause? That's probably a yes. Go here. Did I not install cause? No, apparently not. CD into server npm install cause save const cause equals require cause. I got node monitor working as well. It only took 26 minutes worth of reinstalling everything to get it to work. Now it works. App.use cause origin just put true for now. Obviously, off stream, I'm going to fix a lot of the bugs that I'm causing. And clean some things up and then deploy it. So if we start this again with cars set up. And now we just wait there. And we go here. Console. So we do get the data sent back. So we can close that. Messages. Oh, that's why. Well, it would help if I use the right variables. Messages. Refresh this. If messages, graph messages. Is there something I'm doing wrong here? Probably. I feel like there is. There's an extra bit of code I'm missing somewhere. Alrighty, Josh. Thanks for stopping by. Mucho gracias. Users graph. Wait. Close that. Go to here, and we're going to log the response, cause it might be possible that I don't actually send stats object back. In which case then, makes sense. Yeah, we're sending back all these top channels, top chatters, and top messages. So here, instead of stats, top messages. Let's see what happens here. Object data top messages, which is an array. Oh, if only I had view tools installed on Firefox, I might have to do that. Top messages equals this messages, which is null, and then if messages, we pass in the graph of messages. Is that how we do it in this project? Views, admin, users, stats dot users graph. Oh, we're actually getting nothing on undefined. Interesting. Why is that? It's got to be something to do with data not showing properly or something. This dot messages equals response dot data. Oh, it's total. Wow, I can't read for my life. Boy, if I could read, I'd be such a better developer. There we go. So we only actually have 1 day showing. Sweet. Console. Missing required prop chart data in bar chart. So, I wonder if I have to push that through as chart data instead. Change that. Inspect. Type check property chart data expected object got an array. I'm missing something somewhere. Move you back to that. Go to here. I've got like a screen worth of code to my left. So I'm not entirely clueless. Data mounted. That's why. Okay, we're just gonna do a gamer move where I just copy and paste all of this code and nobody knows. Datasets. That should work. In theory. Probably not. We'll refresh, see what happens. Datasets, data, props, we get sent through that. This.render chart. So on mounted, we call all of this. Wait, I can't see chart again. Oh yeah. Oh, 1 sec. So yeah, I'm missing something somewhere, but let's check it out. Chart.js. This should technically work because it's the same code that I'm using there. Time, date, grid lines. We'll show grid lines. Data, datasets, data first, and then we put in the prop of this .graph. The graph data that we're getting is this array here, where there's an X and a Y. So we do view chart.js, pass data. Actually, let's go to the view chart.js docs. Just show it up on this screen so everyone can see. Also, I've no idea how loud the music is during these streams. So if it's been loud and you've been struggling to hear me, I apologise. Chat with props. So that's not it. With API data, it's slow compared to your fight. Well, good. Glad I can do that right. If loaded, chat data. change that a sec. And we'll put loading of false. Then we'll put this dot loading equals true. Then here v if loading. Just apparently we're still missing chart data. Let's clear the console and check again. Yeah, we're still missing chart data apparently. Chart data. But it's there. But it's kind of... Is it importing the right one? Ah, apparently it just wasn't importing the right one. Value provided is not a recognized format. Okay, there's probably a way I can disable that. But that's our first chart. So we can see messages. This is test data. So we can see when we started building this, it was 28 messages then 2, and then 6. I'm gonna redo some of these colors as well, probably. But that's the first chart done. On to the next. I'm gonna change this. So get members. Members is gonna be a low one just because we don't have that many people signing up daily, but it's still something cool. In this one, how do we send this? I'm guessing based off the other one. Do you know, if I just read the handler, I'd know what data I was sending back. So for reaction, it's stats, and for member, it's stats. Stats, and the same for reactions. Yeah, stat I need to change. Reactions. Messages, reactions, members, and then I'll do get members. This is probably a really inefficient way. Get reactions. Bar chart. Copy and paste, and copy and paste. And then I want reactions in this one. Members. I could probably pass in a colour in here as well, just to make them a bit more dynamic. Make them stand out a little. Oop, messages in this one. So now we get 3 requests sent through to the server. And we see yesterday reactions, we had 4 of them logged, and no new members because I couldn't actually test that in the test environment. Sweet. So there's still some more stuff we can do, which I've got some time. I could probably add a few more of them. But first, I wanted to do color in the American way. It hurts my eyes. There should be a U in it. Color. And in bar chart. I wonder if anyone has made an anti-nuke Discord bot, basically, but okay, wait, I'll read that in a sec. Color should be this.color, and we're gonna get passed through a color. So as of right now, it look a bit weird, but if we go to HTML color picker, pretty sure we have some brand colours, but I don't know them. And I'm a mod in that server. So new members. Go back to colour picker, go back to orange. Put that in, and then reactions. Let's go for a nice purple. Purpley pink. Was that a purpley pink? That looks cool. Go back here. Push that in there. This should work. I say that for everything. There we go. We've now got a purple for reactions, a blue for messages, and nothing for members, obviously. I could probably test... I can test that, but I can test it in production. Right, this message... I wonder but it's rails on top of every other role, and when a certain user is kicking or banning users at a fast rate, it removes the user's admin. That kind of sounds like a contingency bot, if someone was doing that. I don't know why you would. I guess if you had like a rogue admin or moderator. But you can definitely build something like that. You can use the decline on event listeners. But the only case I can see that happening is if like a moderator's account was hacked. If a moderator's account was hacked and it was someone else just kicking and banning everyone, yeah. Because there's no way that you can prevent it, you could only stop it after so many people. So now I want I've got top chatters. What was the other one I had? Top gifts or something that I was sending back. Go to handler. Go to message. I'm sending back top channels and top chatters. So for this, I want another card. Like that. Let's make it a fifth for now, and I'll just put top chatters in the past 30 days. We don't actually need that, but we can have... I want another card example. Go to card. Okay, this. I wish this had like more components I could copy from. Go to colours. There's one here with a number on it, I think. That. I want something. Actually, that would be a good one. I was in a Discord server with 500 members and it came like 402 seconds and changed all channels to get lasers by. Yeah, that sounds like a bot did that. Because I don't think a human can ban 400 members to 2 seconds unless that's what the purge command does. That sounds like a bot issue, and the thing is, if you're inviting a bot in that has admin perms, then it's already game over. Like, when you invite bots in, you should select which permissions they're allowed anyway. Like, none of our custom bots in full stack chat can ban people. Alright, none of them have admin perms. So I don't want that. In here, we're gonna have a number like 30 or whatever. Purge deletes all the messages. No, that's the bot command. There's a... I don't think... Can I show you? Is it purge or prune? I can never remember. Here. 7 members, prune. Prune members more than 7 days ago. So there's either that, or it's a bot that does it. I actually just thought I opened Discord on stream then. That would have been bad. Apart from showing that server. Anyway. So, we've saved that, and we go back to Sweet. Go to here, and I don't want shadow on it. And I only want, I think I want 300 on this. I want it like set in. And then, wait, we'll go here. What does this do? Okay, that needs to change. Go here, we can just change that. Change that to a paragraph. And then we're gonna do V for chatter in this in chatters. V for chatter and index, so that we've got a key as well. V key equals index. We're gonna have the chatter.username. I think it's username. Did I just, you know, what? It's in here. Handler. Top chatters. So we're sending an X of user and a Y of their messages. Yeah. Chatter.x and then chatter.y and then this dot chatters should be null, and in here this dot chatters equals response dot data dot top chatters. There we go. So now we can see everyone's messages. I need to organize. I need to sort this out so that we get them in order. And what did, yeah. So we'll have I want a badge. Badges. Everyone loves badges. Badges in buttons. Badge. That. I don't. MY2. text-based content. That looks kind of cool. Font semi-bold text SM. I can't tell if that got bold or not. Set it to bold. What does it look like bold? Ah, that looks pretty cool. That looks like the Discord message as well. I want to organize this by biggest to smallest, which I could do on the server side. So array sort big to smallest. Use the bubble sort method. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do that. I know there's an array.sort, and I'll do that on the server side, just because that's where we're handling all of the data anyway. That looks ugly. JavaScript array sort. The Mozilla MDN web docs is one of the best places to go to learn JavaScript. I am basically always here. So this gives us a bunch of numbers, and that gives us a sort, apparently. Let's try this out. Handler on top chatters. Let's test this out. Okay, I did it backwards. That's pretty funny. Go here. We want B minus A. Restart that. And I want to do that for top channels. At least we know it works. Yeah. So the top channels, we'll just restart that again. Go here, go to app. We can basically copy and paste all this again. Because I set up so much of the server in last night's stream, it helps that I can just copy and paste. For channel in channels, I just want channel.x and the channel.y. Channels null here, this dot channels equals response.data.top channels. Save that. Refreshes the page, and now we can see we've got 4 from today I learned, 1 from testing. I might actually expand these channels out, these cards out actually, just to make them look neater. Instead of having them on a 5, set them back to 3 again. How does that look? That looks pretty neat. Nice. Awesome. I think that's all we had from the server for now. So yeah, and then I think I'm gonna have a chart here, a pie chart, that'll show down our breakdown of like gifts sent Oh, I know what we could do, but I don't know if I've got enough time. Is in our handler, we're sending back. Yeah, the most used server emote is what I was gonna do. Um, I was just seeing what data I'm actually sending back here. So this is reactions, and I'm just adding um, that. Am I actually adding the X to it for reactions.length? I don't think I'm adding the data.x plus or minus. Wait, let's test this on the front end. I don't think I'm sending back the actual Unicode of the reaction. That's what I meant to say. So on the reaction, we're going to do console.log response.data.stats and just see what we get back from it. So we go here, inspect element, console. We're getting back an array where we're getting an X and a Y. Ah, I'm sending back the date and the number of reactions. I'm not actually sending the reaction, the Unicode. Which I could probably set up, I think. I could, but I don't have enough time this stream. I've only got a few more minutes left. So, that calls for a stream tomorrow night, I think. Hopefully. And I should actually be on time tomorrow as well, now that I have everything set up. So, I'm going to end the stream here, just because there's nothing else I could really do. This is going to go live, like the page and the server. This is going to go live probably sometime late tonight, so we can see, everyone can see what we've got so far. And yeah, pretty cool. Should have another stream tomorrow. I'll let everyone know on Twitter and Discord. So thanks for tuning in. What? I literally just forgot my words. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.